This is a lot of divine feminine energy, all right? So this is a lot of creative energy. This is speaking about healing as well. Okay, so healing things from the past, even from the childhood healing and learning the lessons that came with the traumas that you guys experienced, all right? Especially a lot of mother wound. Mother wounds are healing over here. So this is also not just stemming from now, but very ancestral. Okay, so your divine feminine ancestral wounds are healing. So the gogos, the mothers, the aunties are healing within your bloodline. Okay, there's some lesson that you have learned, and now blessings are falling through and coming in. And there's now allowing the divine feminine to step into creative power and for progress to happen. Things are moving forward. The negative energy is separating from the positive because it was clouding it for a long time. Okay. And this is more just like love, just love pouring in, like a overflow. Your cup is overflowing with love. And not just love, abundance as well, and passion. So you guys are going to be focusing more on your passions. You're going to be creating more. You're going to step into your creative power. You're going to be using your hands. You're going to be using your gifts. And that's the new pathway you'll be stepping into. Even into your spirituality. You're going to be enjoying it and being happy. Let's see what's happening in your career, pal, too. We got businesses. You see, that's what I'm saying. Projects coming in for you. That creative. So you may want to start a project because this is a good time for you to do that. You're stepping into it. Oh, wow. Money tree. As I told you, an overflow of abundance. You guys are literally tapping into the money tree. And the fact that it's a tree shows that this is natural abundant energy, because when we think of nature, nature speaks of feminine abundance. So like you have a tree of it. If you are even feeling inclined to get a money tree for your business, if you want to get more abundance, put that divine feminine into your business and let it do its magic. Let it do its magic. Tell it and be like, listen, this is my business and I'm trying to attract that money tree. I want money to grow. I'm seeing you even like your cup is overflowing, like the Most High is pouring into your cup. And also the divine feminine in your ancestral bloodline is stepping up. So this could be maternal side of the family that's coming up and rising and is now doing the work. Is like, right, if you have like grandmothers that were business minded and who had money, they're pouring that honey into your cup and it's overflowing. You're going into the land of milk and honey with this divine feminine energy, because cups are very important for you, like, and it's overflowing. Let's see what else is happening for part 2. Let's find out in your love life. Financial issues are a factor in love, playfulness. Okay, so here already Spirit is just showing me that again finances are going to be increasing within your love life. So you could be attracting someone who has a lot of abundance, and it's also going to help pour into your cup as well, right? But again, inner youth, inner child, there's a healing that's happening with the inner. Even in your relationship, if you are having traumas that keep following you, you're attracting certain people, that is coming to an end and allowing for playfulness, happiness, true pure love, purity as well. As I said, the negative energy is separating from the positive energy when we look at the chariot here. Having a lot of fun. It's no longer just going to be heavy burdens, because there's lessons you've learned from previous relationships, or even in the current relationship you're in. Perhaps things were serious and you guys have financial issues, but Spirit says it's about to open, things are opening up for you so that you guys don't have to focus on just work and being serious, but also playfulness as well in the relationship. Or you could be attracting someone who heals your inner youth, your inner child, or your inner youth as well. So perhaps you're a teenager and something traumatic happened, and the divine feminine is healing that energy for you. Let's get you some shuffled cards, all right, and see what messages you have. Ancestor, Spirit Guides, and Angel of Love and Light. Please can we get some messages for part 2? What new pathways are coming for them? Okay. Mountain problems, challenges. So whatever challenges you had, and I feel like you guys did have a lot of them, all right? it's being removed because you're coming into sudden wealth. This is a pile for money, right? So if you choose this pile, you're coming into a lot of abundance. Okay. There was someone who was stealing your money, someone fake. Perhaps you're attracting this person in your love life. And spirit is, yeah, look at that attraction at the bottom of the card. But somehow things are gonna go in the opposite, where you're gonna be attracting wealthy people. No more thieves, no more fake people in your relationship. That thing is healing. So if you guys had someone who was always stealing from you guys, then you'll see that it'll get better. It'll get better. Okay. Let's see what's happening in your spiritual life as well, since we've looked at it at a love point and at a career point of view. We have prayer. Ask help answers improvement. You have been praying, you've been doing the work, and Spirit is now answering all your prayers. So all your prayers are being answered. That healing has taken place. If you've been asking for healing, if you've been crying, your tears have been prayers, and now God, the Most High, Spirit is answering them. You have initiation, progression, greatness, milestone, and mastery. So in your spiritual journey, Spirit is saying that there's something that's beginning and an initiation for you, something new starting. And from that point, things are going to start growing, getting higher. And you're going to be able to step into abundance. So this is not just material abundance, but this is divine abundance, where the Most High is pouring into your cup and answering all your prayers as it overflows. It's tapping into everything that you've been praying about and asking and seeking for. And this is, I see that empowered to you have mastered something which has allowed that healing to go place. So perhaps you did the shadow work. You've been doing the inner child healing. You've been doing the prayers. You've been fasting. You pass light. You speak to your ancestors, and now it's all coming together. Let's see what goddesses come out for you. We've got Goddess Mbokomu, soul forgiveness. All right, and it's so interesting when we look at Goddess Mbokomu's story, right? So her story is that she had to forgive her father for abandoning her in the garden with her two children. And once she allowed that forgiveness to filter through, things began to open up for her. So perhaps some of you guys had to forgive someone in your family, you had to forgive someone in your past, and had to let it go. And now, because you did that healing for whatever past things that happened, you can now move forward. I actually want you to guys read this. Goddess Bonkomu. Okay. Bantu. For the Ngombe Bantu goddess, Mbokomu was the first woman. Her father, Akongo, the cranky supreme god, put Mbokomu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Alright? And so she learned how to forgive her father, move forward from it. Alright? And it has set her free. She let it go and liberate herself. So this could be for some people who feel like, that's why it's ancestral healing, because you had to forgive something in the past. Perhaps you had to forgive something you never received an apology for, because for your children and for your family, for the future generations, to break that curse. And Spirit is freeing you now. Okay, let's see what animal card you have. You have conservation, make conscious choices. All right, and I'm seeing that some of you guys had already been doing that, being conservative, conscious choices in your life, even when it came to who you're allowed to take away your energy, who you're allowed to pull from you, who you're allowed around you as well. You did the work, and now it's paying through. So continue being on that conscious path. All right, where your decisions, they don't just affect you, but even your children. We have shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. Spirit God says, they are so proud of you. They see you shining bright. They're like, it's your season. All right, upskill. Things are coming up in your career. Things are going to be growing in your career. So because of what's going on, again, abundance, because we look at work crossroads, careers, it's all about you shining bright even in your career and what you're doing. That's why I say this is the money pile. It's the money part. And we know Capricorns, they're hard workers, right? They're all about that money. They're all about that money. And we know our Virgos are just very spiritual, and they know how to tap into the spiritual world in order to bring an outcome in the material world as well. So you know that all of this is now allowing you to shine in the material world in order to be at an elevated position to allow the blessings to fall down. That's why they say lessons and blessings. There you go. All right, let me know if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. Sending all my besties love and light. Bye, besties.